One of our areas of interest is the structural shift from physical cash to digital payments. Can you elaborate on digital payments as an area of interest?
Yeah, so digital payments have been around for a really long time. We've been investing in this for a decade, and it's amazing how it continues to run. So while most people in Australia probably don't carry a wallet anymore or probably don't carry cash, the world is still transitioning slowly over time. And so there's really three big drivers here that are transitioning to more digital payments. The first is contactless. So contactless payments are obviously being enabled by technology, which means you pay for more things on your Visa than you used to. So you used to buy furniture, you now buy coffee. Mm-hmm. And it might surprise people to understand this, but contactless cards are only just rolling out in the US in the last couple of years. And in many parts of Latin America and elsewhere, they're not there yet. The second big driver is e-commerce. As you move more and more online, you generally buy much more stuff through your card. It's a card not present transaction, so it's a higher fee transaction for the companies. And the last reason is really just those countries that are still in the cash society. And it's important to remember that it's in everyone's interest to get us out of the cash society. It's in the government's interest, it's in the retailer's interest, and it's in consumers' interest. And so from that point of view, the simple way to think about this is it shouldn't make any sense for a retailer to accept card rather than cash, but they prefer to accept card because they don't want to have to handle cash. It's just easier for them in a lot of different ways. And so we really are about penetrating that last 40% of all cash going away to full digital. And then there's even an opportunity beyond that, which I'm happy to expand on.
Please do.
Yes. So what's the opportunity beyond cash? So once you get beyond cash, remember that the networks are incredibly hard to disintermediate here. And so the companies we like here most are still Visa and MasterCard, and we've been there for a very long time. And so you can look at Afterpay, you can look at Square, you can look at Affirm, you can look at all these companies that are helping to make payments more digital, but they still have to use the network. Even if you're an Afterpay transaction user in Australia, you're probably still connected to your Visa card. You don't connect it to your bank account. And so those 4 transactions are now just 4 transactions for Visa and others. So the network is still very much prevalent. Once the network is fully penetrated and we go 100% digital, it's important to remember you can reverse the network. And so there are all these opportunities about how they pay you back. And so for instance, think about credits, vouchers, dole payments, Centrelink payments, etc. The network is already built and it has so much more optionality, not just with B2C payments, but B2P payments, or B back to C payments, etc. And so MasterCard does a really good job of explaining how big this TAM is, and that this actual TAM is, in many cases more than 3 times the size of just the B2C TAM that I talked about at the start.